What's going on, world? Top of the morning. Here early morning in this gym. Getting this workout on. Real early this morning, man. I normally come in at 3 a.m. If you can see here, my little time here is 3:19. Normally I like coming at this time because it's not a whole lot of people here and you can really get your workout on, you know. But if this is your first time watching any of my videos, you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. As we sit here, we talk about, stuff that we can do to improve ourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, maybe financially, you know. I'm not a guru or expert in anything, but I am a man who likes to encourage others to, do the best in their lives and do what's best for them. But I'm here today, about to get this chest workout in, Today's not really a chest day. I don't really have a set schedule. I just try to hit different body parts every day. Yesterday I did legs, so today I'm gonna do some chest workout. I'm about to warm up. I'm not a fitness expert or anything, but I am a guy who just, took working out seriously maybe close to 2 years now. And I remember I was like a toothpick when I first came here. So, just grinding, trying to be a better man every day that I wake up, just trying to take things and go in the right step and in the right direction to just be better. Because the only thing we can control in this world is what we do in our lives. Because in the end, nobody is coming to save you. Let's get that clear. Nobody is coming to save you. You have to take steps and you have to take action in your life to improve to get to where you need to get. Nobody is going to do it for you. Nobody, not your friends, not your family, not your spouse even. You have to do what you need to do for yourself. And that a lot of times is going to take some sacrifice. You might need to sacrifice some of your pleasures. You might need to sacrifice people. And you just got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You just got to do what you got to do. Felt good. I normally start off with a little 135, and as I go, I increase the weight up a little. The most I've benched is 225 with a spotter. That was actually my goal last year, was to bench 225, at least a rep. So, safely, I like the highest I'll go without a spotter is about 205. I don't want to kill myself, but I have hit that 225, and the goal is to rep it 10 times. So back to what I was saying, nobody's coming to save you. Not your mama, not your brother, not your sister, not your family. Don't wait on nobody for nothing. Take action today. The best time to start something is today. Don't wait on nobody for nothing. Waiting on people is gonna keep you stuck right where you at. Be bold. Do what you gotta do. Who cares what people think? People gonna have to say something whether you're doing good or you're doing bad. So you just gotta do what you gotta do. Some of y'all sitting there with some incredible ideas, but because you're waiting on somebody's approval, because you're stuck in your mind thinking, oh, what is other people gonna think about it? You're stuck. Who cares, man? Just do it. I was scared to start this YouTube channel. It's like, oh, what are people gonna think? How am I gonna look on camera? Am I gonna be fumbling my words and stuff like that? You know what, I just got to a point, man, I don't care. Because the majority of people in this world don't even got the heart to step in front of the camera and express themselves or let the world view their thoughts or their lifestyle. They don't have the courage to do that. So I say, you know what, I'm just gonna take a bold step and shoot a video and upload it. And lo and behold, this is gonna be my third video. The third of many more to come. Hell, I don't even got any subs right now. I think I got like 1 subscriber. One, but hey, everybody gotta start somewhere, you know? But be bold, you know? I don't care what people think, you know? The only way from here is up. I can only get better if I keep doing this every day. That's the only thing I could do. And I encourage you to do the same thing. You know, some of y'all got some stuff that you want to accomplish, you're dreaming of. Just take that step, man. Whether you fail, just keep going. You know, the success gonna come with some type of failure. It's gonna come with some type of stumbling block. You just gotta have the courage to keep pushing. You know, and look at the failure on the bright side. Failure gives you opportunity to learn where you messed up at. Because in that failure, there's lessons to be learned. You can learn the mistakes that you made, where you need to get better, and you can move on from there. So don't be afraid to mess up. Don't be afraid to fail. You know, that's only gonna make you better. That's only gonna improve your growth. Just stick with it. Banged out that second set. About to do this third. I'm at what? 175. It's going up and up and up each rep. But don't let your past determine you. Don't let your past failures and your past mistakes determine how your future gonna look. You gotta sometimes just forget about that and just keep moving. Keep going forward no matter what. Don't let nothing get in your way. Take those thoughts of doubt, that fear, get rid of it. Get some discipline in you. We need discipline. Discipline is the key to life, in my opinion. You can have all the motivation you want, but if you ain't got no discipline, it ain't gonna work. Same thing like the gym. You know, I watch a lot of people in January have this high level of motivation to come work out. And within 2 weeks, they up out of here. You wanna know why? Because that motivation, after a while, it dies down. What are you gonna do when the motivation is not there anymore? That is the key. It's discipline that's gonna carry you. Discipline to me is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. You do it anyway. And that's what's gonna get you to the results and the success that you're trying to get. You think, I come in here every morning at 3 a.m. I don't wake up out the bed and say, oh, let's go, let me get this workout on. No, it's the discipline. You know, I'm rarely motivated to wanna come and work out at 3 in the morning. You know, if I pan this camera around, I mean, there's more people here today than usual, but there's really not that many people here at 3 in the morning. And I'm pretty sure everybody that's here right now is the same thing, it's discipline. You know, none of us wake up doing backflips to come in here. You gotta have that discipline. That is the key. You need that in this world. That's what's gonna carry you. Yeah, motivation is cool in the beginning, but you need that discipline. And you need to sacrifice also. You know, some of us have a hard time making sacrifices. You know, sacrifices is necessary. You gotta block out the distractions. You know, that sacrifice, nothing great is achieved without that either. Discipline and sacrifice, they go hand in hand. You know, they go hand in hand, and you need that. You know, some of y'all want to start working out, but you don't know how to sacrifice some of your pleasures. You got bad eating habits. You got bad sleep habits. You live in a lifestyle where you smoking and drinking, you're night clubbing. You live in an unhealthy lifestyle. You need to give that up. You need to sacrifice that for the better, you know, because we only get one body. You only get one body, so make the best of it while you're here. to another station here, still working out, you know what I mean? Out of here, getting out of my comfort zone, man. Comfort zone is a dangerous place to be, ain't no growth there. We gotta be uncomfortable to reach those goals. You know, we gotta put in this blood, these sweat and tears to get to where we trying to get. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put some pain in. It might hurt a little bit, but it's gonna work out in the end. You know, don't be afraid of that pain. Don't be afraid of the struggle. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. We gotta build this, we gotta get to our goals brick by brick, rep after rep, set after set. Is that foundation that's being laid. No matter what it is you're doing, you could be going to school, you're training for a sport. The more you study, each page you flip through in that book is closer to the knowledge that you're trying to obtain. Each jump shot is closer to perfection. Each rep that you do in the gym is closer to the strength that you're trying to build, that physique that you're trying to accomplish. So keep going, keep striving. You know what I'm saying? I came in here, I didn't know what it was gonna look like. You know, I'm not a professional at this, but you know, I'm just a guy who's just striving to get better every day. You know what I'm saying? I was so skinny when I got here, and I'm still nowhere near where I want to be. But you know, with this dedication and this work ethic, I'm gonna get there, brick by brick, baby. Oh, that felt good right there. That set felt good right there. It's gonna do some more. 4:15 in the morning, getting in this work, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, dedication, man. Get up and get to it. You know, sometimes the hardest part is taking that first step. That first step is so important because that first step is the beginning of the journey. You know what I'm saying? That's the beginning of the journey. You know what I mean? You gotta take that first step and you can't be afraid to take it. You know, that's what's gonna get us there. Just keep doing what you gotta do, man. Stay positive, stay hopeful. And just remember, nobody's coming to save you in this world. All right? Remember that. Peace. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Peace.